The story moves us to the tribe. The goblin guard says, "Okay, this should serve the purpose." He says to the tribe leader, "Watch closely. This is a weapon I made from iron ore." One of the goblins says, "I am not lying. He used the weapon to kill the magic wolf and saved us." The goblin says, "This iron spear is much better than the stone spear." The goblin guard says, "Do you want some?" The goblins go to him and say, "Yes, we do." The leader says he was not lying. He can really make iron tools, but if you want to survive, it is not that simple. Make 50 of these weapons in 2 days. The goblins say the leader is becoming as evil as humans. "Make more weapons, Brother Lin, I can help." The story moves to the day of the delivery. The goblin guard collects the weapons and takes them to the leader. He says, "You did it really, very well. Tonight, everyone feast on meat." They celebrate Lin Tian's joining us. They prepare a dinner feast. The goblin says to him, "This is the special gift that the priest has kept for you." He eats the meat but gets poisoned. The leader poisoned the gift. The leader arrives and says, "You are very stupid. I thought you were very smart. Stranger, do not think that I do not see your ambition. You dare to challenge the authority of this priest. There is only one way out." He goes to the goblin and takes her by the head, while she is crying in pain, and says, "You care about her, don't you? So enjoy watching this traitor get her head cut off with your knife." Suddenly, the goblin guard rushes towards the leader and cuts off his arm. The leader says, "How could you?" The goblin guard says to him, "You are the stupid one here, old man." He says to himself, "I already knew from the regime that you were going to poison me. I was just pretending." The leader goes to kill the goblin guard, but the goblin guard cuts off the leader's head. He looks at the goblins and says, "From today, I am your new leader. I will lead you to attack the elves and attack the humans. We will have endless meat. That will give the ORCs the flesh of the previous leader." He says to himself, "Controlling the goblin tribe is just the beginning of revenge. After that, I will make the elves help our tribe produce stronger generations." A spy from the Jin tribe appears, hiding behind the trees, and says, "What is going on here?" She quickly goes to the tribe, looking for her mother. One of her Jin, Smoke, the lady, is busy. Prince Ali tells her about urgent news. She enters her mother without asking her permission and says, "Mother, I have urgent news to tell you about the strange forest to the east." She looks at her mother with some bowls around her and says, "I beg your pardon, I will be back." "No, really, since you're busy at the moment." Mrs. Toole tells her to slow down. "My little one, you came to see me in a hurry. What do you have?" The princess says, "I have some important news about the goblin tribe in the forest." The lady says the goblins are weak, dirty, low-level creatures. What's wrong with the princess? She says, "I found a huge black bear that devoured it in the forest this morning." The effects of fighting and hunting surrounding the area appeared to be the work of goblins, and it is known that the black bear is one of the fiercest beasts that is impossible for them to kill. A few days ago, I saw their former leader killed by a young man who might be behind it. The lady says there is a new leader. It seems that the forest goblins will become stronger soon. Princess Cassandra, take some of your companions to wipe them out and kill them all, but leave some. The princess says, "I ask your permission, mother. I will investigate again and inform you of the latest developments." Events move to the new leader, the Goblin Guardian, as they plan an attack on the Elven tribe. One of the goblins says, "There are about 30 houses in the Jin forest, and they are all tall." The new leader says, "Well done. You will be rewarded with 2 genies when we defeat them, so take your weapons." One of the goblins goes to the rest to tell them to prepare. The new leader says that he has 30 wooden houses, and assuming their average, there are 60 people in each house, in addition to dozens of workers in the mines, no less than 70. After the wise man died, I led the goblins searching for weapons and chasing them, monsters to increase their levels. He and the tribe members go to the forest to fight monsters. He acquires several skills while fighting monsters in the forest. After finishing fighting the monsters, Inzamam tells him that thanks to the skill of swallowing goblins, the tribe gained many skills that improved their overall level. The little goblin's total points have reached 250. The new leader says to himself, The total strength of each goblin is approximately 200. He says we have to be careful, since we will attack them suddenly. System, let the simulation begin. The system starts simulating the life of goblins. The current event is the night before the attack. Here you are leading your reinforced army of goblins to launch an attack on the Jinn tribe. What you did not expect was that you would fall into a trap set by the Jinn, and your army would be hit by arrows. So you were arrested and hanged in the forest as an example to others. He said to himself, at that end, I will be under the control of others. One possibility for this outcome is that the tribe is monitored by elves. The goblins have a well-developed sense of smell and hearing. By concentrating on them, they will find the hidden evidence. He focuses on his senses of smell and hearing and finds a spy hiding behind the trees. He goes towards him. The princess, who was watching the goblins, said, their tribe wanted to infiltrate and attack the elves. Indeed, I did not expect their radical change in a few days. Let us hasten the queen's announcement. But they attacked them with arrows, and the arrows hit the princess and whoever was with him. The new leader says, I did not expect to catch you so easily. You have arrived at the right time. The goblins are ordered to take them all.